Hi all, this is Dr. Hari Venkatesh from Bangalore. I am an Ayurvedic physician. So in this video, I'll be explaining a few home remedies based on Ayurveda in order to keep up your immunity and also to improve your respiratory health so as to protect yourself. It's time to look back into age-old traditions like Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani and Yoga, which has a recorded history of more than thousands of years. These systems of medicines prescribe herbal plants and also many regimen which help to improve our immunity, keep up our respiratory health and general well-being. We may have to resort to such kinds of simple procedures in order to keep ourselves fit. Let me explain them one by one. So on a day-to-day life, you may have to include the following materials just like turmeric, garlic, ginger, cumin, somph, etc. because these are all known to have very good antimicrobial properties. Prepare a tea out of a small piece of ginger, 2 to 3 bulbs of garlic, half spoon of cumin, 2 to 3 pieces of peppercorn or long pepper, a piece of greater galangal or Alpinia galanga, we call it as rasna in Ayurveda. It's especially used in the southern parts of India. In northern parts, it's called as the kulanjan. And if it is not available, try to use vasaka, which is adatoda vasica. So at least 2 to 3 leaves of vasaka cut into small pieces. Boil them in 150 ml of water. Try to reduce it for 5 to 10 minutes and then filter it. Try to have 50 ml morning in the empty stomach and evening in the empty stomach. So this will help to improve your respiratory health and also it will help to boost your immunity. And some of the barks like that of Alstonia scholaris, which we call it as Saptaparna in Ayurveda, and also the bark of Parijata, which is called as Nyctanthus arbotristis, called as night jasmine plant. So the barks of these plants are said to have some very potent antiviral properties in Ayurveda. Try to use them, make a decoction with 2 pieces of garlic, half spoon of cumin and 3 to 4 pieces of long pepper. Boil them, reduce it and have it. So these are something which will improve your immunity and also have very potent antiviral properties. Similarly, Amrut, Tinospora cardifolia, which is known as Giloy in Hindi, and Boonimba, which is called as Andrographis paniculata, and Bhumi Amla, which is Philanthus neruri. All these herbs have a very strong antiviral property and they are also known to improve your immunity as well. They do have some very good immunomodulating properties. So these herbs can also be taken in the same pattern as explained before. Another simple procedure is instilling of drops inside the nostrils. So this is named as Nasya in Ayurveda. So the Dinacharya chapters in Ayurvedic texts explain about Nasya as a day-to-day procedure which one has to follow. When it is taken in a dosage of 2 drops per nostril, then this procedure is named as the Pratimarsha Nasya. So for doing this, you may have to lie down on a supine position. Just try to lift your head and instill 2 drops of Anutaila, a medicated herbal oil which may be available in the Ayurvedic medical shops. So you can instill 2 drops in each nostril, lie down in the same position for around 5 minutes and inhale deeply so that the oil moves inwards and reaches your throat. Once you feel the oil has reached your throat, you can just spit it off. So what is the importance of doing such a procedure? By doing this, the oil will coat the inner surfaces and the mucous membrane, thus creating a barrier so that when you know that all these kinds of droplet infections do get inhaled, so and then it gets absorbed into the system and then you get an infection. So by this procedure, when there is a barrier which has been created, this will never allow the organism to get absorbed into the system, thereby getting stuck to the oil surface itself. So this procedure can be followed twice in a day. Say if you are doing it at 6 o'clock in the morning, repeat it at 6 o'clock in the evening. So, or you may have to do this procedure before you leave your home. This simple procedure will help you to protect yourself from this condition. In order to maintain sound mental health, try to practice simple meditation procedures and yoga. Pranayama and Sudarshana Kriya are some simple procedures which can help you to improve your respiratory health and strengthen your respiratory system. Moreover, do not fear or panic. This would additionally affect your general well-being and also bring down your immunity. And also there are a lot of medications in Ayurvedic science. Do not try to self-medicate yourself. Just meet your nearest Ayurvedic physician. They would assess you and then they will prescribe you the right medicines which will help you to keep up your general well-being. Hope these methods were helpful to you. If you like this video, try to like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. Thank you one and all.